All right, so Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers, of course, they'll be playing today. This is the first of 3 games that will be coming on today, and this will come on NHL Network at 6. I mean, not 6. This will come on NHL Network at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. This game will also be on Amazon Prime for you Canadians up north. So to all my fellow Canadians up north, this game will be on Amazon Prime for you to watch. And to all my fellow Americans, this will be on NHL Network. And of course, the Panthers and Oilers will be squaring off for the first time since the 2024 Stanley Cup Finals, which we all know how that went down. The Panthers won in 7 games against the Edmonton Oilers to win their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. And, of course, to continue the long drought for a Canadian team that has not won a Stanley Cup since 1993, which we all know the Montreal Canadiens got it done against the LA Kings, and Patrick Roy was on that team then. So it's been 30 plus years since a Canadian team has not won a Stanley Cup, so that drought still continues. And the Panthers won 2-1 in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final to beat the Oilers in 7 games. And Sam Reinhart had the game-winning goal in the Stanley Cup Final for Game 7. And Connor McDavid, he took home the Conn Smythe Trophy that year for MVP in the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs of 42 points in 25 games, 8 goals, 34 assists for 42 points in 25 games. And these two teams will play again on February 27th in Florida. Of course, the Panthers, they're coming off of back-to-back shutout losses to the Vancouver Canucks and Calgary Flames during their 5-game road trip. They lost 4-0 to the Canucks on Thursday, December 12th, and they lost 3-0 to the Calgary Flames on Saturday, December 14th. And the Oilers, they're coming off of a 6-3 win over the VGK, Vegas Golden Knights, to kick off their 5-game homestand, and so far they're on a 5-game winning streak. Alexander Barkov, he's out with an illness for the Florida Panthers. Like I said, it's tough not having your captain in the lineup. And Evander Kane and Victor Arvidsson are out for the Edmonton Oilers, both with injuries. Special teams for this one, the Panthers, their power play is 7th in the league, and they have a solid penalty kill, which is 10th in the league. So the special teams for the Panthers is certainly spot on. And the Oilers' power play is 14th in the league, but their penalty kill is at 26th in the league. So this could be tough for the special teams scoring off against the Florida Panthers right there. So it's going to be a tough game for the special teams nonetheless. Key players in this one. So, of course, the big guys for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid. Of course, Leon Draisaitl leads the team in scoring with 22 goals, and then also leads the team in points with 45. So 22 goals, 23 assists for 45 points. Connor McDavid, he also leads the Oilers in assists with 27. So that dynamic duo, of course, is going to be spot on for the Edmonton Oilers, of course, leading that offensive charge. And for the Florida Panthers, Sam Reinhart, he leads the Panthers in goals with 19, assists with 20, and points with 39. So he could be one of the top key excuse me. He could be one of the top key players for the Florida Panthers with their captain, Alexander Barkov, out with a illness. Goalie matchup in this game. Stuart Skinner started last game for the Oilers against the VGK Vegas Golden Knights. So we could possibly, and I said possibly, we could possibly see Calvin Pickard in this game for the Edmonton Oilers. Of course, take a look at his stats for this season. He is 7.30 with a 2.41 goals against average and a .901 save percentage. And we saw Spencer Knight get to start for last game against the Calgary Flames, so we could see Sergei Bobrovsky in net for the Florida Panthers in this one. He's 13-6-1 this season with a 2.87 goals against average and a .892 save percentage and 1 shutout this season. Team stats, so Edmonton averages 3.4 goals per game compared to Florida's 3.2 goals per game. But defensively for the Oilers, they hold an edge over the Florida Panthers with a 2.8 goals against average per game versus the Florida Panthers 3.2 goals per game. So, like I said, this will be coming on NHL Network at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. This will air on Amazon Prime for Canada residents. So this should be an intriguing matchup, especially since it'll be the first time since the 2024 Stanley Cup Final that these two teams will face off against each other. So yeah, one of the three games on the slate that will be coming on today.